this exercise, we will place a T-intersection civil cell in a real-world design scenario. The skills taught in this exercise include placing an intersection civil cell, clipping an existing corridor with the civil cell, and combining the civil cell model with a roadway corridor model. So in this exercise, we're going to use a T-intersection civil cell to build a model between these two intersecting corridors that you see here. And then when we place that civil cell, we're going to clip the corridor. I'm going to place the civil cell in the 2D view, and then you'll see the components, the 3D components, being built in the 3D view. So to place the civil cell, I'm going to go to Model Detailing, and then I'm going to pick Place Civil Cell. And here where it says Civil Cell Name, I'm going to make sure this says Basic T Urban. If not, then I would need to select the Browse button, and that will bring up Pick Civil Cell. I would browse to the DGN library, and then pick Basic T Urban. And then pick OK. And then the first prompt says Locate Reference Element, Secondary Road CL. So I'm going to select the geometry, which is this intersecting line here, for my first element. And then when it says Locate Reference Element through Road EP, then I need to pick the edge of pavement. And when you do this, you might need to zoom in a little bit to make sure you pick the correct edge of pavement, which is going to be EOP_L. So I'm going to select that. And then it's going to prompt me to select elements to view alternatives. But my civil cell is oriented correctly. So at this point, I'm just going to reset to skip. And now it says select corridors to be clipped. So now I need to pick the corridor. And the corridor handles are on the construction element type. And so if you don't see the corridor handles initially, you may need to turn that on in your view attributes so that you can select the corridor handles like you see here. So I'm going to select that and then reset. And then finally, accept the civil cell placement. So I identified the corridor to be clipped. I'm going to left click to accept. And then it's going to place the civil cell and then also clip the corridor. And then what we need to do is you notice that we need to adjust the template drop. So the template drop limits for this road here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the template drop element handle. And I'm just going to click and drag and then snap to the endpoint of one of the linear features in the civil cell.